Say hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
Welcome to our day.
Good boy.
Welcome to our day. Rock and roll.
That was the best.
Where? You ready for a bedtime treat? for a treat? Some treat?
Is it still there?
No, we flopped back. Yarn! That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Are you gonna look at me? Rest your head. Rest your head.
Oh my god.
Oh man. I hope I caught it.
They are legitimately, yeah, there we go.
I know to you guys this is going to be on its side, but this is the only way I can get them in successfully with the way I've piled them. But look what I did. The resin stuff was like kind of everywhere. So Sophie's getting rid of some of her birch boxes, and I've recycled them into resin Oogie whips. The reason why there's not one on the top one that says with love is that I really like the with love aspect with the little kiss, so I've kept it, and so I've come up with the idea of putting like Valentine's resin stuff in it. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I thought I would change them to a different style so that you could actually see them the right way. And they do look kind of cute. The only disappointing thing is, in which we found when Soph had it with her like makeup-y stuff in there, is that the designs are all on top, and it's a little bit frustrating because how are you supposed to see all the pretty designs when you have no other way really other than to stack them?
Can you not?
And it's a little bit frustrating. But yay for places to tidy stuff. The day otherwise today, for me anyway, has been pretty shit. Like, apart from this, which has actually gone right, like, I tried doing resin earlier and I've destroyed all of it. Soph's been tidying and sorting downstairs.
Yeah.
And I was trying to do the resin with the dandelion, and I've got this new little pot thing to store baby's teeth in, like the first haircut or whatever it is, and it just epically failed. I completely ruined it, and
It went weird, didn't it?
yeah, I overheated it. There was loads of bubbles, and I wasn't happy that there was loads of bubbles. I was worried that it wouldn't go, so I tried to heat them out, and I overheated the resin and cooked it. This is the lid of the tooth thing. It would have otherwise been very pretty. I will put in pictures here of it. I'm gonna see if I can kind of do something to fix it and maybe keep it for us. But the other thing that's a bummer is, yes, this is quite cool, but that's freaking awesome, and we really like that. It's kind of like, you know when you do those smoke bombs?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing just then.
Yeah. Especially like this bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that really stressed me out and upset me that, like, I ruined that and wasted so much resin. I think that's the bit that I'm annoyed about the most, is the amount of resin that is just potentially wasted.
I mean, for that one, I think it'll be fine. It's just the other one.
Yeah. And the structure for the other one was bloody hard to make.
Yeah, you took quite a few days, didn't you?
And trying to find a dandelion whilst the weather is awful is very difficult. Like, Sophie managed to find one the other day, but it was like half of it was blown off. And I thought I could deal with it and I could make it work. I think it would have been fine if I hadn't destroyed the resin. Grrr. And all I got in my mind is that my budget could potentially be being stopped by the mental health team. And I'm thinking, if it gets stopped, it's going to be a while before we can afford more resin. So, that's a bummer. We had this letter, I had this letter. We were a bit confused by it. I've been selected to take part in a research study for COVID-19. Basically, they want me to do a swab in my mouth and nose, I think it was. Throat and nose. Because they want to see if I'm like a carrier of it with no symptoms, and they want to know if I've had no vaccine, the first vaccine or the second vaccine, and they want to know that if I am a carrier, if I've had any of the vaccines and what level. I think they're trying to figure out whether people are still being a carrier and can spread it even if they've had the virus.
It was a bit confusing, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Steph and I did like talk it over, trying to figure it out, because it isn't clear, but we think we understand it now.
Well, it's not like it's not going to harm you doing
No,
it. So.
no, I'm going to do it because it's just doing a throat and nose swab. So I need to sign up and register for that. I just need to remember that when we go for our vaccine on Saturday, I have to remember to say yes when they ask if I'm part of a study, because they did last time, and obviously we wasn't, but we also forgot that Sophie's allergic to penicillin as well, and me, what my allergies were and everything else, because it was just so anxiety inducing.
I mean, fine, but yeah, I think it, yeah, as you said, it was anxiety inducing, but it was extremely overwhelming. There was a lot of things going on.
50 million people asking you 50 million questions, and it's just like you're trying to stay away from people, trying to make sure people don't come to you, trying to listen to where you're being told to stand, trying to listen to all the questions you're being asked. And ordinarily, for somebody who doesn't have anxiety or whatever else, I think you'd be fine.
Yeah.
But put two people with anxiety and someone with a lung disease that could be killed by COVID, it just raises the bar so much. It's just horrible. So yeah, I'm glad that we're going at 9 a.m. because there'll possibly be less people around.
Even if there's, I mean, there probably won't be, because they've probably filled up all the spaces, but at least there would have been less people in that venue during the day so far. Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. Because when we were there last time and they asked if we were part of a study, I did question Sophie afterwards. I was like, how'd you get part of a study? Now we know. At least this one anyway. I mean, I know I don't have COVID, so I'm going to be that small percentage that doesn't have it and I've had the vaccine. But it'll go again, like, help with their numbers and help. They said it's a way to try and ease us out of the pandemic, like, at the end. Like, COVID's always going to be around now, but they're trying to find the safest way to start opening things back up and doing less restrictions, to know who is potentially carrying and how many people could carry and not have any symptoms, which is pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
But yes, it's been a day of it, that's for sure.
It's been quite an exhausting day.
It has. It really has. Dixie's been barking like hell, and she's not been, like, when we've asked her to move and whatever else, she's not done it. She's just stood there like
she's being a teenager.
Yeah. That's my iPad. Are you being a teenager, Dixie? Are you being a teenager? It's a good job I got the torch on, because no, that doesn't work like that. You can't go through the wheel to get your broccoli. It's called you can go around. The funny thing is, it's right there. It's right next to the wheel at the far end. I hate throwing that. But
I feel as though it's a shame you missed that.
Yeah. Hi.
Not looking at you. I'm looking at you.
Are you happy? Can I see your smile?
Oh my god. That was hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, Mum, there you go.
What are you doing?
Everybody's laughing.
Everyone's getting attention with her. I want attention. Oh, Dixie, that was the best.
That was good.
Thank you for smiling for the people. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
You're stuck.
I'm not even looking at you.
No. I landed in things. I'm okay with it.
Now that everybody has also received the surprise that Soph was doing the other week.
Oh, Princess, you're a bit early.
Dixie, no more a minute, because you're dropping everything. Shh, shh, shh. No. Dixie.
So what we mean?
She thinks it's that time.
It's too early, darling.
It's not that time yet. I gotta have my meds. Yeah. That butt.
I'll flick it.
Hello.
Eye bag.
Yes, now that everybody has received the surprise painting that Soph was doing, I will put that clip at the end of what it is that she'd done. I know it's been a few weeks that we last discussed it, is the magnets. So, yeah, just to rejig your memory what it was. But yeah, the last one was received today, and everybody loves them, which is what we were wanting.
And it's really, really weird. Shall I just say, like, what it's painting of? They're about to see it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, Alba. Basically, it's a painting of, like, a hydrangea, but it's on, like, 4 different small canvases. That's mine. I'm happy.
Happy.
Happy dog.
Can you...
Happy dog. Happy
Do.
dog. Who's a happy dog? Happy dog.
Are you a happy dog? Are you a happy dog? Yeah? Are you a happy dog?
Yeah.
I know you're a happy dog. If you take that a minute, I need to get my iPad just before she destroys it.
Okay. Basically, that's not very comfortable. I wanted to show Alva. Basically, as I was saying, I painted a hydrangea on 4 canvases. It's like a quarter of the hydrangea each. And it was really weird because Mum and Dad got theirs, and they said that literally a couple of days before they'd gone to the garden centre and bought a hydrangea for the front garden. Literally a couple of days before they received it. And we haven't, like, discussed hydrangeas. Yeah. So, like, that's just freaky. But,
Freaky deaky.
yeah.
But yes.
Why is it jittering?
Because it's being stupid. Wow! What?
It's not
you gorgeous? Are you gorgeous?
Did
gorgeous?
I get it in?
No. You're breaking my wrist. Don't mind my wrist.
I don't.
Dixie. Dixie.
Are you okay? Thank you.
My bad. Yeah. Oh, she caught it. Well done, Albert. Well done. Right, so take a look at these paintings. And thanks for coming on to stay with us. And we'll see you.
Do you mind? She's going to jump at me.
No.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on to stay with us. And we'll see you. Tomorrow. Is that the McDonald?
Oh my god. Ow.
Ow.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. It's hot, mummy. So here is the painting before resin, and we'll see tomorrow what it's like with the resin. It should give it a protective layer and also make it a bit more shinier. I mean, it is shiny because it's acrylic paint, but yeah, we'll just give that a little extra. And obviously Sophie's done all of this by hand. It's in 4 because we're going to keep one. One's going to go to her parents, one's going to go to her nanny, and the other one's going to go to her sister and her wife. So that obviously it's, when it's together, it obviously creates a whole picture. And with each of us having one, it's like obviously we're a family. And although we're apart, we will always be together because that's what family is. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And they're magnets, so they will go on the fridge. These are the ones that I bought the other day when I had my tooth removed, and they were Dale Rowney, was it? Were they Dale Rowney? Plain white canvases that I picked up. Oh no, I got these from Poundland.
Yeah, but they're still Dale Rowney ones.
Yeah, I know, but I said that we got it when I went for my tooth, but it wasn't.
Oh, no. This was when Alba had her appointment.
Yeah, so yeah, 50p each. And so turned it into something worth a lot more. And just like that, they are covered in resin, and all levelled out on a flat surface so that they can set and dry nicely. Here it is now that the resin's dry, and it's just added this really lovely protective glossy sheen over it. So yeah, we are really happy with how it turned out. The only thing we will say is the resin did change the colour a little bit on some of the petals. There's another one. So like that was white and it went a bit green. It's just like bled from the green, that's all. But yeah, Still pretty cool. And it all looks amazing.